Hello and welcome to W.A.T. News. It is May 22nd, 2025. Your daily AI-powered roundup of today's most relevant headlines, faster, smarter, and always on point. In cybersecurity news, cybersecurity expert Bruce Schneier is scheduled to speak at the upcoming RSA conference, where he will address critical issues in digital trust and emerging cyber threats. Although the blog post refers to previously held sessions, Schneier's ongoing presence at major industry events reflects his continued leadership in shaping cybersecurity policy and awareness. His insights are expected to influence both government and private sector responses to growing digital risks. Travelers are being targeted by sophisticated phishing attacks using fake hotel and airline reservation links. These links, often sent via email or text message, impersonate legitimate booking systems to harvest credit card and identity information. Analysts urge users to avoid clicking embedded links and to confirm all reservations through verified official apps or direct websites. The rise in travel coinciding with summer holidays may be contributing to increased targeting by cybercriminals. The U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, has intensified its red team operations to assess vulnerabilities within federal agencies and critical infrastructure. These simulations mimic real-world cyber attacks, revealing security gaps in detection, response, and network segmentation. In one case, a federal agency was compromised through phishing and unpatched systems, allowing red team operatives to gain administrative access undetected. Another test exposed a critical infrastructure organization's reliance on inadequate endpoint detection tools, enabling domain-wide infiltration via a forgotten web shell. The findings highlight the urgent need for defense-in-depth strategies, including network-level monitoring and comprehensive security audits. In technology news, OnePlus has launched its new O-Connect app in the UK, providing Android users with a seamless, airdrop-style file-sharing experience. The app enables fast, wireless transfers between nearby OnePlus devices without the need for third-party tools or internet connectivity. It supports multiple file types including photos, videos, and documents, making it a convenient alternative to email or Bluetooth. Users can initiate transfers with a few taps through a simple, intuitive interface. This move further positions OnePlus as a competitor to Apple's ecosystem features, offering more autonomy and convenience to Android users. Amazon's Fire TV soundbar is gaining attention for its practical and affordable approach to home entertainment upgrades. Priced competitively, the device combines a 2.0 channel sound system with built-in Fire TV 4K streaming, offering both audio enhancement and smart TV capabilities in one sleek package. Reviewers have praised its straightforward setup, clear dialogue reproduction, and solid bass for its size. While it may not rival premium sound systems, it's seen as an excellent value for those looking to improve their TV audio without investing in multiple devices. For casual users and budget-conscious consumers, the Fire TV soundbar delivers reliable performance in a compact form. FEMA has officially rescinded its 2022 through 2026 strategic plan just weeks before the start of hurricane season, citing misalignment with the agency's core mission. Acting Administrator David Richardson confirmed a new strategy will be developed later this year, but no interim plan has been introduced. The decision, paired with the recent resignation of 16 senior officials, has raised concerns about FEMA's stability and readiness. Critics worry the absence of a clear roadmap may undermine disaster preparedness, while supporters argue the agency is realigning to reduce federal overreach and place more responsibility on individual states. As natural disasters increase in frequency, FEMA's evolving approach is being closely watched nationwide. Let's head over to Hector for the latest in politics and business news. Hector, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Jen, thank you. In politics news, President Donald Trump recently met with South African President Cyril Ramaphosa and raised concerns about alleged attacks on white farmers, referencing claims of a so-called white genocide. President Ramaphosa responded firmly, stating that these claims are unsubstantiated and that crime in South Africa affects people of all races. The exchange brought renewed attention to how misinformation and emotionally charged narratives can complicate international dialogue and strain diplomatic efforts. The Federal Aviation Administration has announced the temporary relocation of air traffic controllers from Newark Liberty International Airport following repeated power outages that disrupted operations. The outages, attributed to infrastructure issues at the facility, raised safety concerns and prompted immediate action from aviation officials. Controllers will be reassigned to alternate hubs while repairs are underway, with the FAA pledging to minimize disruptions to flight schedules. Lawmakers have called for a comprehensive review of airport infrastructure nationwide to prevent similar incidents from affecting air travel safety. A previous claim circulating online suggested FDA approval of a new Alzheimer's drug this week, but no such announcement has been verified as of May 22, 2025. The reference may stem from outdated or unrelated reports. Viewers are encouraged to consult official FDA statements for accurate and up-to-date information regarding Alzheimer's treatment approvals. In business news, Washington Governor Jay Inslee has signed new legislation imposing expanded taxes on businesses to help address funding shortfalls in the state's transportation and education systems. While the new law aims to generate billions in revenue over the next decade, Inslee acknowledged that the changes could produce unintended consequences for certain sectors, particularly the tech industry. Critics argue the tax structure may discourage innovation or drive companies to relocate, while supporters emphasize the need for sustainable public infrastructure funding. The law includes provisions for future review and adjustment based on economic impact data. Pop artist Billie Eilish has achieved a new career milestone with her single Lunch reaching #1 on Billboard's pop airplay chart. This marks her first chart-topping hit in the mainstream pop category, expanding her success beyond alternative and indie charts. The track's strong streaming numbers and radio traction signal continued growth in her fan base. Industry analysts note that her evolving sound is resonating with a broader audience. The British Columbia Supreme Court has ruled to uphold an injunction against old-growth logging in the Fairy Creek watershed, siding with environmental groups seeking to protect the ancient forest. This area on Vancouver Island has been the focus of one of Canada's largest civil disobedience movements, with thousands of arrests reported since 2021. Protesters argue that the remaining old-growth trees are ecologically irreplaceable and vital to regional biodiversity. The court's decision temporarily halts logging operations, while broader legal and environmental reviews are conducted. The ruling is seen as a partial win for conservationists, though long-term protection of the forest remains uncertain. That's the latest in business and politics. Please check in with WAT News again for the latest in unbiased and trusted news. Now let's wrap up with Heather in the newsroom. Heather, over to you.
Thanks, Hector. We appreciated those updates. Now let's get into the latest in entertainment news. Axel Entertainment has reported its first quarter earnings for 2025, showing a 6% year-over-year increase in revenue, totaling $293.7 million. The gaming terminal operator also posted a net income of $11.5 million, reflecting stable profitability in its core Illinois market. CEO Andy Rubenstein stated that the company's continued focus on strategic investments and operational efficiency is fueling growth. As the video gaming terminal industry evolves, Axel plans to expand its footprint while maintaining regulatory compliance across key states. Sean Diddy Combs is facing serious allegations in an ongoing civil lawsuit, with new testimony from rapper Kid Cudi adding weight to the case. Cudi confirmed under oath that a car explosion outside his home was real and occurred after he ended his relationship with a woman allegedly involved with Combs. The testimony follows earlier claims that Combs made threats related to the incident. While Combs has denied all wrongdoing, The trial continues to unfold with growing public scrutiny and new developments expected. Timothée Chalamet has been spotted courtside at multiple New York Knicks playoff games, drawing attention from both fans and media. The Oscar-nominated actor, known for his roles in Dune and Call Me by Your Name, has long been an outspoken supporter of the Knicks. His frequent appearances have made him a recognizable figure at Madison Square Garden, often seated among other high-profile celebrities. Chalamet's visible enthusiasm for the team reinforces his connection to New York culture, where he was born and raised. As the Knicks push deeper into the postseason, Chalamet's courtside presence continues to highlight the crossover between Hollywood and professional sports. In world news, Germany's economy, long reliant on exports and industrial production, is facing major headwinds amid global trade shifts and increasing protectionism. New data suggests a contraction in GDP for 2 consecutive quarters, an early indicator of a technical recession. Policymakers are now under pressure to stimulate domestic demand and diversify growth beyond traditional sectors like automotive and manufacturing. Brazilian authorities have uncovered an alleged Russian espionage operation involving a network of covert operatives attempting to infiltrate strategic institutions. Investigators revealed that the individuals entered the country under false identities, posing as foreign students and professionals while seeking access to sensitive information. The group was reportedly connected to Russia's GRU military intelligence agency, and Brazilian officials described their efforts as poorly executed and easily detected. The exposure marks a rare public disclosure of foreign intelligence activity in South America and has sparked renewed scrutiny of Russian spy networks abroad. Russia has not formally responded to the allegations. Luka Modric, one of Real Madrid's most iconic midfielders, will be leaving the club at the end of the 2024-2025 season. The 38-year-old Croatian international has spent over a decade with the team, contributing significantly to its domestic and international success. According to reports, Modric has received multiple offers, including potential deals from Major League Soccer and clubs in Saudi Arabia. While no final decision has been announced, his departure marks the end of an era for Madrid fans who have long admired his technical skill and leadership. The club is expected to issue a formal farewell in the coming weeks. That's your full briefing for today from W.A.T. News. Here's a quick recap of today's top stories. Billie Eilish reaches a pop chart milestone, while Timothée Chalamet turns heads at the Knicks playoff game. Germany's export-reliant economy stumbles amid global shifts, and Brazil exposes Russian spies operating on its soil. CISA launches proactive cybersecurity audits while FEMA disbands its strategic roadmap, drawing mixed reactions. If you found this briefing helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a headline. Until next time, stay sharp, stay safe, and stay curious.